The Puffdens, a family of billionaires, purchased a remote island known as Site 2. Publicly, the plan was to transform the landscape into an exclusive vacation destination anchored by a series of luxury subterranean bunkers. But suddenly, the entire project has gone completely dark. For 7 months, Edward, Barbara, their daughter Virginia, and the entire PuffCorp staff stationed on the island have been radio silent. PuffCorp dispatches a tactical team to retrieve them. Among the contractors is a protagonist whose specific history is absent from his files. The operation is violently intercepted upon arrival, as an unknown attacker shoots the helicopters out of the sky. Surviving the crash, the protagonist wakes up stranded in the dense forest. He is left with nothing but a basic survival kit and a GPS tracker to navigate the wilderness. The heavily funded corporate rescue operation is over. Finding the missing billionaires now requires the protagonist to transition from a tactical operative into a survivor. The immediate priority on the surface is securing basic necessities. This involves harvesting wood for shelters and defending the camp against the island's aggressive tribal inhabitants. The protagonist isn't entirely alone. Another operative named Kelvin survived the crash. Though he is dazed and deafened by the impact, he can still follow basic commands to assist in gathering resources. They soon encounter Virginia Puffden, the missing daughter of the billionaires. While she possesses severe physical mutations, including an extra arm and leg, she remains timid and human in her behavior, eventually becoming a valuable ally in combat. While the forest provides resources, the mission objectives remain elsewhere. The GPS tracker leads away from the surface camps and toward the buried remains of corporate facilities. Locating the Puffdens requires abandoning the relative safety of the surface. To progress, the protagonist must descend into the island's network of corporate bunkers and lightless caves. Slipping through narrow rock fissures into the cave systems below abruptly alters the atmosphere. The open forest is replaced by stagnant darkness and damp, oppressive silence. The threats here are biological abominations. The darkness is populated by cadaverous humanoids wearing featureless, skin-like faces. Deeper inside, the mutations are more severe. The caverns are infested with bisected torsos that use protruding ribs as teeth, and swarms of mangled infant mutants that attack in numbers. Surveillance footage recovered from a VIP bunker reveals the catalyst. It shows a banquet hall filled with PuffCorp executives who suddenly undergo a writhing transformation, becoming the same creatures now haunting the island. Finding the mutated body of Edward Puffden among the debris confirms the reality. These subterranean monsters are the transformed remains of the island's wealthiest inhabitants. Scattered documents and ore samples reveal a financial motive for the project. The dark caves contain an abundant supply of a revolutionary gold metal that PuffCorp intended to extract and profit from. Securing the island was a strategic victory. PuffCorp outbid their rival, Sahara Therapeutics, to gain exclusive access to the golden metal and a mysterious artifact hidden deep within the rock. This corporate conflict draws in external players. In a remote bunker, the protagonist encounters Timmy and Eric LeBlanc, veterans of a similar artifact incident at Sahara's Site 1 years prior. The presence of a silver-jacketed Sahara operative confirms the island is a battleground. She is the exact same assailant who violently shot down the rescue helicopters, and she is actively hunting the LeBlancs. The rescue mission has become collateral damage. The protagonist is now trapped in the middle of a violent shadow war between two biotech megacorporations vying for control of ancient technology. The path to the artifact leads through sulfur-choked magma caves. Reaching the bottom requires the protagonist to equip a specialized suit of golden armor recovered from the facilities. Standard weaponry fails against the enemies in these depths. These demons are organized and purpose-built, but they burn alive when confronted with a holy cross. A hand-drawn diagram found on a skeleton explains the artifact's behavior. This lunar calendar shows that the device activates precisely every 8 moon cycles. 8 lunar cycles is approximately 31 weeks. This timeline matches the exact 7-month period the Puffdens have been missing. The mass mutation at the banquet was not an accident, it was a scheduled event. The artifact operates on a predictable cosmic timer, and the current cycle is about to end. The protagonist and the LeBlancs reach the golden cube as the countdown hits 0, slipping inside seconds before it seals with absolute finality. Inside, the group experiences a momentary dimensional shift. The cavern walls dissolve to reveal a hyper-futuristic alien cityscape, exercising the lingering mutations within Timmy's body. The effect outside the cube is catastrophic. The Sahara operative, left unprotected during the pulse, is instantly transformed into a writhing, mutated mass. In the aftermath, the protagonist is left with a choice. He can board a helicopter with the LeBlancs and leave Site 2, or remain on the island to continue the fight. Even with the cycle ended, inconsistencies remain. A page of unmapped symbols, reports of holographic projections, and the protagonist's missing identity files suggest the island may be part of a sophisticated virtual simulation. Surviving Site 2 does not provide total clarity. It merely exposes the player to a much larger, darker, interdimensional universe.